Hello, myself Gyas, Aptitude trainer at SP Global Solution branch, Hyderabad. Today I am just explaining the questions of time and work with basic and technique. So we have already solved up to the type number 9, time and work part 1 previous video. We have solved the questions up to the type number 9. And lot of students have seen that video, and now we are making the type number 10 to other. Okay. So we will solve all this type of question with the basic and the trick. So what is the question of type number 1? See here. So this is the type number 10 question, most important questions. So what is the questions? A can do a piece of work in 10 days while B can do it in 15 days. And they begin together, but 5 days before the completion of work, B leaves off and find the total number of days for work to be completed. For this type of question, there is a simple trick. What is the trick? See here. So for this trick, we have to find total number of days work to be completed. So required number of days. Required number of days equal to what? The first technique is what? Who lives? B lives. So B lives, so B do it 15 days. So take this is 15 plus. How many days before they live? 5 days before. So this is 15 plus 5. Okay? Into. What about the other person? Other person is A who do work in 10 days. So this is 10. Again here add the both days. This is 10 days and this is how much? B is doing 15 days. So this is 10 plus 15. Again see what is the technique. The question is what? A can do a piece of work in 10 days while B can do it in 15 days. And they begin together, but 5 days before the completion of work, B leaves off. The total number of days for work to be completed. For this type of question, when two persons are doing their work separately and they do work together, after certain time completion of work, one leaves. For that type of question, total number of days for completing the total number of days for completion of work or completing the work is what? First, who leaves and how much time leaves. So that is B leaves. So B days is 15 days. Working condition, doing any work in 15 days. So this is 15. Plus how many days before he leaves. So 5 days before. So this is 15 plus 5. Then multiply second percentage, that is the 8 do work in 10 days divided by 10 plus 50. So your answer will be how much? 15 plus 5, 20 into 10 upon 15 plus 10, that is 25. So 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20 and 5 2s are 10. So your answer is 4 into 8, that is 4 into 2, that is 8 days. So our correct answer is 8. So this is the technique. Sometime A leaves, sometime B leaves. Just like we have given the second question also, but we are solving this question by the two method, basic and trick. So this was the tricky method. The number of days. First, who left the job? B left the job, so 50. How many before? 5 days before, so plus 5. Into second percentage divided by sum whole. So now we are solving the same question by the basic method. So basic method of this question was simple. So you know well, A do a work in 10 days and B can do it 15 days. So A plus B. A plus B is 1 day work. So A plus B 1 day work will be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15. And you know well, this is 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15, 10, 15. LCM is what? 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. That is 30. So 10, 15, LCM 30. So this is 10, 3s are 30, 15 2s are 30. So 5 by 30. So this is 1 by 6. So this is 1 day work. So but they have done the work begin together. They started together. So suppose they work together by X day. So A plus B is X days work. So 1 day work is 1 by 6. So next day work will be X by 6. Okay. So now how many work? That means the left work be done by A only, which is done in 5 days. So A plus B is x days work is this. So remaining work is what? Remaining work. So remaining work will be total work is 1. So this is 1 minus x by 6. So this is LCM 6. So 6 minus x by 6. This is the remaining work. This remaining work is done by A1. Okay. So A to any work in 10 days. So one work in 10 days. So how many? One day in 10, one work in 10 days. So you can say that in the one day he can do the 1 by 10 work. So remaining work is 6 minus 6. Now this work is done by A in 5 days. Okay. So 5-day work is what? That is 5 by 10 because 10-day work is 1 day work is 1 by 10. So this is 5 by 10. So 6 minus x by 6 equal to 5 by 10. So 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10. And this is 2 3 is 6. So 6 minus x equal to 3. So you can find x equal to what? 6 minus 3, that is 3. So 3. So now both A plus B have done work in x days and now here 5 days. So total required days is what? That is 5 plus 3 equal to 8. So our answer is 8 days. So this is the basic method for solving the question. Again you see A plus B is 1 day work. 1 day work is A 1 day work 1 by 10, B 1 day work 1 by 15. So LCM is 30. So 10 3 are 30 and 15 5 by 30 1 by 6 is 1 day. AB assume A plus B done x days together. So x day work is x by 6. So remaining work will be 1 minus x by 6. So 6 minus this is the remaining work. Now this remaining work is done by only A. So A do any work in 10 days. So if A do any work in 10 days, so what is he do the work in 5 days. So 10 days one work. So 1 day 5 1 by 10 in 5 days 5 by 10. So this work equal to this. So answer is what? 3. So 3 x is 3, that means A plus B have done work 3 days and 5 days later. A only done 5 days. So 5 plus 3 8. In this way we can solve this answer in a basic. But this is a lengthy process, so our trick is best we can do this question by the trick. So now you see we are solving the second question. Okay, and the same pattern type 10 question we solve this question by only tricky method. So A can do a piece of work in 8 days and B can do it in 10 days. They begin together they begin together, but 40 days before the completion of work. A leaves off. So 40 days before completion of work. 4 days or 40 days, okay, no problem. So this is 40 days before the completion of work. A leaves off. Find the total number of days for work to be completed. Okay. So again, so this is the question number 2. Okay. So this is 4. So A can do a piece of work in 8 days and B can do it in 10 days. So they begin together but 4 days before the completion of work. So A leaves off. Find the total number of days for to be completed. So again the same trick, that is the required number of days. So we are doing this question by only trick, number of days. So first you find who leaves. They begin work before the A leaves. So here A leaves. So A condition is what? A can do work in 8 days. So you took here 8. How many days before you? 4 days before. So this is 8 plus 4. Now what is the other person? Other person here B. B do the same work in 10 days. So into 10. Now sum of the days. So here 8 days and here 10 days. So this is 8 plus 10. So now you can solve this question. 8 plus 4, that is 12 into 10, and here 8 plus 10, that is 18. So 6 3 is 18 and 6 2 is 12. So you can write 20 upon 3. So this is what? 3 is the 6 and 2 by 3 days. This is your right answer. Okay, so we can solve this question by in the basic way also, but basic will take lot of time. So simple trick for this type of question, type number 10 is what? First you feel who leaves the job. So those who leave the job, take here 8. And again, how many days before he left the job? That is 4 days. So 8 plus 4 into second percentage and divided by sum of both days. So 8 plus 10, this is your right answer. So any of this type of question come, you can find this answer by this technique, and this is very useful technique you can use anytime. Now come for the type number 11 question. This type number 11 question is also very important. This type of questions are generally asked in exams. So if Karan can do a piece of work in 10 days and Arun can do the same piece of work in 15 days, then ratio of Karan and Arun's will. Here question that is Karan doing the any work in 10 days and Arun can do the same work in 15 days. Then ratio of Karan and Arun's will. How much he will get from this work? For this type of the questions, you see the main funda is that is the ratio of ways. So first funda is how many works the person who will do the more work, he will get the more ways. The person who will go more work, he will get more ways. So that means ratio of the work equal to ratio of weight. So first you see ratio of a work is what? So here 2% that is current, this is current and this is Arun. Okay. So what is the ratio of 1 day work of current? So current do any work in 10 days. So in 1 day, this is 1 by 10. Similarly, Arun do the same work in 15 days. So this is 1 by 15. So this is the ratio of the work of the both current and Arun. Now this ratio will be the ratio of the weight. So it is given 1 by 10 and 1 by 15. So this is in the fraction. So we have to change this ratio in a simple ratio. So how can we change this ratio to a simple ratio? So we have already explained in the ratio proportion classes. So here 10, 15. LCM of 15 and 10 is what? 30. So just to multiply the ratio by 30. So this is 1 by 10 into 30 and this is 1 by 15 into 30. So 10, 3 is 30 and this is 15 2 is 30. So this is 3 ratio 2. So this is the 3 ratio 2 is the correct answer of the basic. So what is the funda of this question? When there is a what condition is given and we have to find the ratio of bases or we have to find their share. For this type of question, first you see that is the ratio of work will be the ratio of their bases. So ratio of the work is what? A current to 10 days, 1 work, so 1 in 1 day, 1 by 10 work. In the same way, Arun, in 15 days, so 1 day work is 1 by 15. This is the ratio of the work. This will be the ratio of the basic. So we will change this ratio fraction into a simple ratio. So how can we change? So just multiply the fraction by the LCM. So 10 and 15 ratio in LCM is 30. So 1 by 10 into 30 gives 3. 1 by 15 into 30 gives 2. So our correct answer is 3 ratio 2. Now see the next question. This is the type number 12 question. Karan can do a piece of work in 6 days and while Arun do the same work in 5 days. If the total amount to be given for this work is 660, so what will be the share of the Arun? So this is a question of type number 12 which is related to the type number 11. Here we have found only the ratio of the base. Now here amount is given. That means Karan can do any work in 6 days and Arun do same work in 5 days. If their total amount is given for within, that means they have together done the work. So if both have done the work, then what will be the share of the Arun in this amount 660? So for this, you can say ratio of work will be the ratio of share, ratio of weight. So what is the ratio of work? So you can say this is again current and second one Arun. So suppose this is current and this is Arun. So what is the ratio of work? Ratio of work is here. This is 1 by 6 and here 1 by 5. Okay. So again 6 and 5. So if we go for this ratio in a simple ratio, then we will multiply the ratio by LCM of denominator. So LCM divided by 6 and 5. 6 5s are 30. So just multiply the ratio fraction into by 30. So 1 by 6 into 30 and 1 by 5 into 30. So this is 6 5s are 30 and 5 6 are 30. So this is the ratio in which Karan and Arun will get their amount from the 660. Now we have already explained this type of question in the ratio to person. What we have to find what is the share of Arun. So Arun is what? 6. So share of Arun will be 6 divided by sum of the ratio, that is 6 plus 5, and into total amount. What is the total amount? 660. Okay. So we have, in short you can say we have to divide 660 in the ratio 5:6, and Arun's share is 6 ratio. So 6 upon ratio, sum of the ratio 6 plus 5 into 660. So it will give you 6 upon 11 into 660. So 11 6 are 66. So this is 6 6 are 36. So our answer is what? 360 rupees will be the share of the Arun. 660. A share of Arun is what? 360. Because 6 by 11 into 660. So 11 6 are 66. 60 into 6 is what? 360. 360 is the correct answer. So simple technique for this type of question. What is the ratio of work? Ratio of work will be the ratio of the vessel, and then we can find share of all the things. So now in the same way we will explain the different techniques and different type of the questions. So now type number 12. Type number 12 question is also very important question. You see, A, B, C taken rupees 535 for doing a piece of work together. That means A, B, C are working work together and they get 535 rupees. Okay. So if work alone is taken, capacity of A, B, C is given. If A do the same work, then he will take 5 days, B will take 6 days, and C will take 7 days. Then find the share of. Again, you know well that the share of the, you can say, wage or money is just like a ratio of their work. So first you find ratio of work. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. So A capacity what? If work alone it takes 5 days, A takes 5 days. So 1 day work of A will be 1 by 5, 1 day work of B will be 1 by 6, and 1 day work of C will be 1 by 6. So this is the ratio of the work of ABC. 1 by 5, 1 by 6, and this is 1 by 7. Again this ratio is in the fraction. So first we have to change this fraction into the simple ratio. So 5, 6, 7 LCM. Multiply the fraction by the LCM of the denominator. So you know well what is the LCM of denominator? 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6 are 30, 37 are, that is 210. So multiply the fraction by 210. So this is 1 by 5 multiply 210. Again this is 1 by 6 multiply 210. Again this is 1 by 7 multiply 210. So this is what? 5 4 are 20, 5 2 are 10. Here 6 3 are 18 and 6 5 are 30. Again here 7 3 are 30. So our ratio is what? 42 and 35 and 30. This is the ratio. So this is the ratio of work done. So same ratio will be the ratio of the share between the ABC. So we can now find easily what is the share of the ABC area. So you see here that is share of A. So share of A equal to what? A ratio is 42. So this is 42 divide. Again sum of all ratios. So sum of all ratios is what? That is 42 plus 35 and plus 30. And multiplication whole. That is what is the amount? That amount is 535. So here again this is 42 and here 42 plus 35 plus 30. So this is 5 plus 2 7. Again 3, 3, 6, 6, 4, 10. So 107 into 535. So you know 107 5 because 5 7 are 35, carry 3 and 5 0 0 3 5. So 107 1 are 7 and 5. So our correct answer is 5 2s are 10 and 5 4s are 20, 21. So this is 210 rupees of share of it. In the same way, if we find that is share of B. So share of B will B ratio is 35. So this is 35 upon that is ratio of sum. So ratio of all ratios of what? 42, 35 and 30. So you can now use direct. That is 107. So this is 107 into 535. So again this is 107 and this is 5. So our correct answer is 5 5 25 and 5 3 15 to 77. So this is 175 rupees for B. And the same way we have to find share of C. So share of C is what? Share of C, again C is given 30. So this is 30 upon 107 into 535. So 107 5. So this is 1 and this is 5. So again this is 5 3 50. So 150 rupees. Okay. So now we have found share of A 210 and share of B 175 and this is how much? 150. But we go for cross analyze. So how can we go? At first to add this. Sum of all the three shares should be 535. So you can add and you can check. So this is 505. Okay, and this is 17885 30. Carry 1. So this is 21345. So this is 535. So we cross check this because share of A, share of B and share of C, all the sum is 535. So important quantitative, this is the model question. If there is any question given A, B, C, tell the word can they get some amount. Now you have to find the share of each person. So funda is what? First you find the ratio of the work. So A do the work in 5 days, so ratio work of A 1 by 5. B do the work in 6 days, so ratio work of B is 1 by 6. C do the same work in 7 days, so ratio is 1 by 7. Okay, so now we have to find this fraction ratio, this simple ratio, because this ratio is just equal to the ratio of the base. So LCM 567 is 30. Sorry, 210. Ratio of denominator, that is 567 210. So multiply every fraction by 210. So 1 by 5 into 210 42. 1 by 6 into 210 35. 1 by 30. Now we have to you can say divide 535 in this ratio. So we have already explained all these things in the ratio proportional topic. So if you want to go for D for ratio proportion, you go for my videos ratio proportion topic questions. So you go for that and you will find everything in the question of ratio proportion. So how can we find? So here we have to find A share, so this is 40. So share of A 42 divide sum of the ratio 42, 35 and 30 into 535. So this is sum is 107 in 535, 5 the answer. In the same way we can find share of B diet 35 into this 5. Again share of C diet 30 into 5. This is our right answer. Now just see the type number 13 question. This is the type number 13 question. Okay, that is wages of 45 women for 48 days amount to 31050. That means 45 women work for 48 days and they get 31050. Okay, 31,050. Then how many men must work for 16 days to receive 11,500 if daily wages of a man being double those of a woman. So most important key is here that relation is given. The daily wages of man being double those of the woman. So first to find what is the wages of one woman for 1 day. So that is wages of one woman for 1 day. So one woman for one day equal to what? Total amount is 31050. Okay, and 45 we have to find one woman. So this is divided by 45. Again 48 we need one day. So this is 40. Now let's solve this thing. So how can we solve? This is a very easy process. So this is 5 9 are 45. You go for 5 6 are 30. Okay, so there is a 1. So with 10, 5 2s are 10. Again 5 1 are 5 and this is 0. Now you check from 3. So again 3 3 are 9. So this is how much? 3 2 are 6. This 2. So this is less. So go for 0. 23 7 are 21. Again this is 3 6 are 18. 2 27 20. 3 9 are 27. Okay. Now this is the 48. So again you go for 4 1 are 4. This is 2. 29 and 4 7 are 28. So this one 31050 by 45 into 48. So 31050. So we have cancelled out for this is 5 9 are 45. So this is 5 6 are 30. 5 2s are 10. 5 1. Okay. Again this is 3 3 are 9. So this is 3 2 are 6. 0 3 7 are 21. Okay. So now 3 3 6 are okay. Now you check this is 48. So again go for 3 1 are 3 3 6 are 18. So this is how much? 3 2 are 6 3 3 are 9 230. Again go for 2 8 are 16. So this is 2 1 are 2 2 1 are 2 2 5 are 10. Now you not cancel. So wages of one woman for one day is okay. So how much this is? This is 150 upon 8 rupees. Okay. So now it is given that is what is given? The daily wages of man in double dose of payment. So wage of one woman for one day is what? That is, so here given wages of one man. So wages of one man for one day is what? That is 115 by 8 into 2. Because it is given double. So 2 1 are 2, 2 4. So answer is what? 115 by 4. Now we have to find how many men must work for 16 days to receive this. So how many men? So we have to find required man. So number of man equal to what? This is given 11,500. So this is 11,500 divided by. Okay, given 16 days. So this is 16 into. This is given 115 by 4. So this is 115 by 4. So you can cancel 4 for the 16. Okay, now check 4 2 are 8, 3 35. 4 8 30. Yes, cancel. So this is 4 2 are 8. Now 3 remainder 35. 4 8 are 32. 3 remainder 30. 4 7 are 28 to 4 5 are 20. Now this is 150. So you can cancel 5 from 5. So 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. Here 5 5s are 25. Now this is 337. 5 7 are 35 to 5 5. Now this is 23. So you know 23 2s are 46. So if you go for division, you can check here. If we go for division, 23 divided by 5 7. So 23 2s are 46. So 7 6 1 1 5. And now this is 23 5. 5 3s are 15 11. So this is 25. So we can cancel it by 25. So right answer is what? 25. So for this type of question, simple technique is what? Here given 45 women, 48 day amount is. So first woman, one woman, 1 day. So 31050 divided by 45 into 48. You get the wage of one woman for 1 day. Now question is that a man wage is double the woman. So man wage is double the woman. So wage of one man for 1 day is what? 115 by 8 multiplied 2. So 2 for that 115 by 4. Now we know that a wage of one man for 1 day. Now the question is that how many men must work for 16 days to receive 11,500. So now it is given 16 days and it is given real man. That is a per day. So 115 by 4 into 16 days divided by this. So our correct answer is man of man 11,500 by 16 into 115 by. So 4 4 is 60 and go for division by 4 this you will get 2875. Now this is 150, so cancel by 5, you will get this and 23. Now divide 23, divide 5 and 5 by 23, just like we have done here, you will get 25. This is the right answer. Now type number 14. A can do a work in 10 days and B can do the same work in 15 days. So if they start working together but stop working after 4 days, find the fraction about that. Then the simple question, we have already done this type of question in the type number 1 and 2 basic. So those times you have not watched the video type 1, type 2 in the previous one, you go for that type also, because in the previous video we have done up to type 9. We have started this video from type 10. So what is the question? First you find that is the 4-day work. So we have a technique. So A plus B is 1-day work. So we have already explained the technique of this in the type number 1 and 2. A plus B is 1-day work. So A plus B is 1-day work equal to how much? That is sum of days by product of day. So days given 10 days, here days given 15 days. So sum of day, that is 15 plus 10, and product of day, that is 15 into 10. So you will get how much? You will get 15 plus 10, that is 25 upon 150. 25 6 are 100. So this is how much? 1%. This is A plus B 1-day work. But in the question they started working together and stopped working after 4 days. So A plus B 4-day work. So A plus B is 4 days work will be 4 times of 1-day work. So this is 1 by 6 into 4, you will get 4 by 6. So 2 2 are 4, 2 3, 2 by 3. Now we have to find that is the fraction of work that is left. So left work equal to what? 1 minus 2 by 3. Okay, so this is 3 minus 2, 1 by 3 is the right answer. So this is a very simple question. So A plus B 1-day work, trick is what? Sum of days divided by product. So 15 plus 10 and you divide 15 into 10. So this is 25 by 150, so 1 by 6. So A plus B have done 4 days. So 4-day work, 4 by 6, 2 by 8. So remaining work is 1 minus 2 by 3. So now we have completed all the questions of the time and work, that is up to the 14. Now type number 15. This is the 15 type question. If 5 men can color 50-meter long cloth in 5 days, in how many days 4 men can color a 40-meter long cloth? This type of questions are generally asked in so many exams. So what we do for this type of question? See, there is a very technical technique for this type of question. So what is the technique? Technique is that, just like we have explained this technique earlier also, this is M1 D1 T1 divided by W1, and this equal to M2 D2 T2 and W2. This M1 is man, D for day and time. I hear work. So in this question 5 man. So this is M1 is 5. Okay. And color 50-meter long cloth in 5 days. Days given also 5. Time not given, so no problem. Now work. Work is what? 50-meter long cloth. So here 50 meter is given. In the same way, how many days? We have to find days. 4 man, that is man is given 4, and days we have to find. Suppose the days is D2 or you can say X. Okay, and time is not given. But what is the work? 40-meter long cloth, that is 40. So for this type of question, first we go for what is given in the question. 5 man given, so here 5, and 5 days given, so here 5 days. Now what is work? 50-meter long cloth we have to color, so this is 50 meter. In the second case you see 4 man, so this is the 4 man. And how many days? We have to find days. Suppose day not given, this is the x, and work is 40. So now we can solve this question very easily. This 0 and cancel to this 0, and this 4 cancel to this 4, and this 5 to this 5. So our correct answer is 5 equal to x. So required number of days, we have to find required number of days. So required number of days equal to what? 5. So our right answer is 5 days. If we go for this question in a basic way, it take a lot of time. So this is the technique methods. Okay. Now see the next question. This is the question number 16. A 4 man can finish 4 times work in 4 days. So 4 times of work given. So what is the work? We have to do the 4 times of work. Say 4 man can finish the work in finish 4 times of work in 4 days. So again here given, man is given, work is given, and day is given. In how many days 6 man can finish the 6 times of work? So we have to find number of days. Okay. So again the same technique you can use here in type number 16 also. M1 D1 T1 divided by W1, and this equal to again M2 D2, that is T2, and this is what? W2. So here 4 man is given, so this is the 4, and they given how much? 4 days, and work is given what? 4 times of work. So you can use this is the 4. In the same way, in the next case 6 man is given, and number of days is what we have to find, and what is the work? 6 times of work, that is the 6. So in the same way you can solve this question. Here this 6 cancel this 6, and this 4 cancel this 4. So our correct answer is what? 4 equal to x. So we have to find what? How many days. So again you can write that is required number of days. So required number of days equal to what? That is 4. So our right answer is what? 4 days. So when this type of questions come, you can solve this question very easily by this method. Now you see, this is a mixed type question, that is the type number 17 mixed type questions. We have done up to the 6 type, lot of type, 6 type of question from time and work. Now we are solving, this is a mixed type question. What you have done in this, you can say up to 16, use this. So this is the first question. A and B together can do a work in 12 days, while B alone can finish it in 3 days. So A alone can finish the work. So you can solve this type of question by a 2 method. That is a trick method and the basic method. So first you see what is the tricky method for this question. So tricky method is what? Trick method that when A and B, 2 persons are doing the work in 12 days, and while B alone finish the work in 3 days. A alone can finish the work in how many times? So A alone can finish the work in how many times? So you can say the number of days taken by A alone to finish the work equal to what? That is product of days. So here given 12 days and B alone do it 3 days. So this is 12 into 3, and here difference of day, that is 12 minus 3. So when 2 persons are given and one alone given, we can find the second alone. So this is 12 into 3 and 12 minus 3. So this is 12 into 3 and divided by 9. So 3 3 are 9, 3 4 are 12. So our correct answer is what? 4 days is right answer. In the same way, you can solve this question second. A and B can do a piece of work in 6 and 12 days. That is, A solve the work in 6 days and B solve this work in 12 days individually. Then they will complete the work in how, if they work together, then in how many days they will complete the work. For this type of question, there is also a trick. So what is the trick for this type of question? Because here two person A or B doing the work separately, one in 6 days, other in 12 days. Now if they will work together, then how many time it will they will take. So for this type of question, there is a trick. A number of days equal to what? That is product of days, product of days, and divided by sum of days. So here days is given 6 and 12. So this is 6 into 12, and here 12 minus 6. So 6 into 12 upon 6. So this is cancel out. So your right answer is 12 days. So in this way we can solve this question in a by help of technique very easily and in very short time. So now we have finished this time and work topic, and we have solved all type of question and time and work which are generally asked in the interviews and placement exam and other competitive exams also. So you, those students who have not watched the previous one, you go for, because in this video we have started from type 10. In the first part of time and work we have started 1 to 9. So you go for type, you can say part 1 also and part 2 also. There are some questions of ratio and proportion basic concept. There is some video for the basic and concept question of ratio and proportion. Go for that video also. So you watch this video carefully. Certainly you will learn the basic and the trick very easily. You can solve the question easily. So if you have not subscribed my channel SP Global Solution, you subscribe it so that you will get notification of the new you can say the videos, and there are a lot of mock interviews and lot of different technical videos also, just like Java, Net, and so. Thank you.